Welcome back to MIID iTalk series. This year we give you iTalk Special featuring MIID industry member to give tribute to the interior design industry players. We are glad to have our industry member Can I Interior Fit Out Sdn Bhd to be featured in this special edition, showcasing their recent winning project from the Design Excellence category in MIID REKA Awards 2023, the Sentral Suites. My name is Yiling Tay. Together with me is Christine Roland in this special program.
Yiling and I are here at Can I to interview the company to give powerful insights about the interior industry from the builder's point of view. So let's hear from them.
Can I has been actively involved in the design and built environment scene by actively involved with associations such as MIID. Recently, your project also has won in the REKA Awards 2023 in the Industry Excellence category with the project Sentral Suites. So, Mr. Tan, can I ask you, what do you think with your active involvement with a recognized body like this actually benefits you, and what is the biggest takeaway from here?
Firstly, I would like to say a big thank you to MIID to award us this project. Indeed, we are honored, and of course, with this award, the best thing is to spur my team to strive for better one. And this is always every year, when it comes to the REKA competition, and all my team will sit down and then discuss about the project, what are the projects to submit, and what are the projects that they think that they can win. I like the kind of striving for excellence, and really REKA is a really a good process that spurred all of us. And to win this award really has given my whole team a tremendous satisfaction. So I really like to say a big thank you from my industry to MIID, who has been always organizing this kind of award and recognizing our pursuit of excellence.
Mr. Tan, Can I is a notable builder in the design industry. How do you see yourself in the market, and what are your strengths?
Okay, I think Can I has been in the industry for the past 30 years. I think we have assembled quite a comprehensive range of professionals. We even have architect, interior designer, working and draftsmen, all working in my company. And on the other side, we have a Sifu in carpenter, joinery work, metal works, and all in the factory. And the beauty of it is that all of them is work under one roof. And that makes the execution more perfect, and the flow is much better. And as the market in future, I think we just have to be constantly recruit talent from the marketplace. I think this is a long-term process.
Can you provide an overview of the award-winning project, which is Sentral Suites, and tell us your Can I's scope of work, area of responsibilities for this project?
Sentral Suite, we have three different residential tower with different access and also sharing common facilities. We have engaged to carry out the fit-out works for these areas. Our scope involves stone wall paneling, ceiling works, timber floor, vinyl floor, and also built-in fitments.
Were there any challenges faced by Can I during the construction of the project? And how did you overcome these challenges to achieve success in the project?
Challenges that we are facing is more on the tight schedule from the main contractors. Most of the works, our team, we plan out the work, so we plan out the work, all the built-in finishes to be do in off-site and bring it over to do the assembling on the site. So this will minimize our site works.
So for the off-site fabrication, Mr. Lau, can you elaborate a little bit more on how you manage this to meet the deadline?
Okay, for off-site fabrication, we need all the coordination from the site, setting out, everything have to be confirmed on the sizes, dimension. This will make easier for on-site installation later stage.
A project requires many parties to work together. Mr. Yu, can you explain about your experience working with consultants such as interior designer?
Like most of the projects, actually our team always work hand in hand with the consultant teams. Normally what we try to establish is communications links in between our site teams and the consultants in the event if there's any site issue arises, so we can highlight it to the consultant so we can preempt all the issues, potentials, instead of we keep on continues to build something which will create small defects at a later stage.
Other than that, Mr. Yu, what do you think about the significance of the role of interior designer in a project, pairing with an industry builder?
Actually, when it comes to the industry, the designers actually play a very important role in the whole constructions. What happens is that a good designs, even if you get a good builders and then the design is not to that kind of standard, so basically you will never create a kind of wow effect. So most of the time is that when we come across with a project which is the design's input is so great that actually our team has really starts to sort of like fall in love with the whole projects, in which they will put their soul and hearts to build something which in futures people will look at it with the kind of wow.
Material sourcing is a very important aspect in building industry. How do you manage this efficiently in every single project that you handle?
All the construction works is based on material specified by our contracts, so we cannot differ from going from that. So there are materials that actually comes in from overseas and it takes a long time logistically. So this is the long lead item which has to be approved in the early stage of the projects. So to ensure the material arrives on time, and this is called the construction lead time. Basically, we have to manage this really well. If not, the project wouldn't be completed in time, and this will incur us a lot of liquidated asset damage. And lastly, sample registered list is another system we use to track our process to get approval from our designers and consultants, and this helps us manage the project too.
Any words from you, Mr. Lau, to interior designers about the significance of specifying the right materials in the construction?
Regarding the materials specified by designer, we as a contractor, we will advise them whether it's suitable or not suitable to use for this project. Example, when they have called for spray painting, the specified plywood is not usable. You have to go to gypsum board or MDF. Regarding all this material, we also need to advise them the thickness of the plywood, which is very important of the project. If it's too thin, that means it will be a hollow sound. I think that is part on our factory side to advise them as a contractor.
How do you think the MIID REKA Awards benefit to your company and to your future project endeavor?
Yes, we are very honored to receive REKA Awards from MIID. They have set a very high standard for this industry. Also great recognition for us clients, and for the interior designers. This can also help us to elevate our branding positioning in the builders industry.
Thank you, Mr. Tan, for the day. So what is KENI's vision in this industry?
Firstly, the client of the project is getting very demanding. So design too is getting very complex and very world-class standard. So that put a lot of demand for contracting party to perform. So definitely we ourselves need to really pull in a lot of talents in the same group and constantly improving ourselves. I think that is the only way. And of course, we need to recruit college, tertiary professionals to join us so that they can put in their abilities to help to overcome this kind of very complex demand for the work to be completed to the world-class standard. And of course, I would like to take this opportunity to thank MIID for giving us the opportunity to encourage us to strive for better and for the industry. Thank you very much for MIID. Thank you.
Mr. Tan.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.